He's a rapper. He does interviews also. He be putting like out like a whole lot of music. So y'all definitely check out Hoodluvbigga on YouTube and everything. You can even check out like his snippets right there on Instagram too. Yeah, he's definitely been doing his thing. We're gonna get him on here, do the whole interview and everything. Yeah, let's go. It's the rap board. Yesterday I interviewed like an artist too. So I'm gonna end up in releasing that video too soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's Mr. Nakabusta. I don't know if any of y'all heard of him, but he be rapping too from East Los Angeles. Uh, what's it called? Lush One manages him. So yeah, he's definitely doing his thing. He got a big ass podcaster from No Jumper managing his stuff. So that's definitely dope right there. Huh? Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. We back. Yeah. So what I was saying is like, I got a few interviews that are out and all. If y'all just popping in, we about to get a Loves Big on here. He's a rapper. He's like one of those lyrical rappers and all. So we definitely gonna get into his story and everything. I just found out that he interviewed Conway the Machine, a rapper out of there from Buffalo. I know like some of y'all heard of him for sure, being signed to like Eminem and everything. So what's up in the comments? What everyone say? Yo, what up, everyone? Make sure y'all subscribe, like, all that. About to get our guest on here in a few. How was my week? My week was cool. Just kick back, chilling. I just started getting back into these whole interviews again, probably like 2 days ago. I interviewed like two artists already. So that's definitely cool for sure. You said good morning. Not already like almost night over here. So I don't know where you're at, but good evening, no, for sure. So yeah, we're just waiting on Hood Bigger to pop in, and we're gonna get this going. See where he's at right now. So just waiting on him. Or I'm gonna text him right now to see what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just taking his time with it. So we just waiting on him. But yeah, those few interviews that I put out. I put out another one too with Lush One from No Jumper. Y'all check that out for sure. Came out like I don't know. The mic was kind of messed up and everything. But y'all tap into that.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
yo, yo, what's the word? What's good?
But let the people know who you are and where you coming from.
Shit, bigger nigga, coming from 7-1 Buffalo, New York, upstate NY.
Yeah, that's fire right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, let's go. How did you get your name, Hoodluvbigga?
I mean, that's not my stage name. My stage name is Bigger Nigga. I got Her Love Bigger.
All right.
That's a company like that's a graphic design company that I own. out here, like you know what I'm saying. It's a it started in the projects from where I'm from or whatever. So you know what I'm
Hey,
saying.
that's what's up right there.
I'm saying we blending them both. So yeah,
Can you hear me good?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, for sure. Let's get into these questions right here.
Okay.
Um, what's the scariest real life experience you had?
Shit. Scariest real life experience. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Almost dying, getting shot at.
Mm. And what do you mean by that? Like you were just being like a pedestrian on the street, or you
Nah, I
were
was
into some
doing
stuff?
weird. Was doing weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? Robbing motherfuckers. And went bad. That's about it.
Mm. All right. So you almost got some. Was it like a graze or like
Nah,
did you
I was in
feel
the
the
car
bullet?
with my I was in the car with some of my with my peoples and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying, back when I was a low person, you know what I'm saying, younger, uh just going around snatching people bundles. Uh snatched the wrong person bundle. Guy pulled out and started shooting at us. Luckily we was in the car. The car was lit up, but ain't nobody get hit.
Oh no, I bet. So that must have been like a whole like traumatic experience.
Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of dramatic experience. That's just one of them. So,
Yeah. All right. Okay. Scariest paranormal experience.
probably the sleep paralysis. You know what I'm saying? You know, it feel like somebody touching you or crawling on you or whatever.
Yeah. Like one of those out of body experiences where you see
Yeah, yeah,
yourself
like
like floating.
you feel like somebody there and they touch you, but you can't move or whatnot.
Oh yeah, no, that shit definitely would freak me out too. I never had one of those, but I did see myself like outside of my body, once.
Yeah, I done had a couple of those like when I was like younger. I had a couple when I was an adult too. So yeah,
Yeah, that shit must be trippy for sure.
yeah, facts.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Hell no, hell no.
All right.
If you an adult and you still afraid of the dark, I don't know where you been. That's the shit. Hell no.
No, I just gotta ask because like some people
Hell
are
no.
though. Okay, okay. Does your hometown have any scary stories or legends?
I mean, I mean, this is like where I'm from. This like the home of this the home of Rick James. So I mean, every day out here is scary, y'all. There's always something going on out here. So it's like I don't know as far as like no paranormal type scary, but you know what I'm saying. It's stuff going on out here that's scary. I mean, we had about
Yeah.
8 shootings out here in less than a month.
Oh shit. So okay, so it'll be getting like all like deadly out there and stuff where you gotta watch out.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, this the city out here. You know what I'm saying Buffalo, New York is definitely reckless out here. It's a lot of shit that going on. A lot of people. This ain't no glitz and glamour. It's very reckless.
Most of we got some comments right here. Someone said, "What up, dudes? What's good?"
It's good.
Ricardo Johnson said, "Where y'all from, homies?"
I'm
I'm
from
from
Buffalo,
Cali.
New York. Buffalo, NY, upstate NY.
And then he also said, "It sounds rough where you're from."
Hell yeah, it's rough. It's rough making it out of here.
Most definitely, for real. All right. Which mythical creature do you want to become? Like, if you could become a creature.
If I could become, hold on, you said what? If I could become a preacher?
No, like, which mythical creature would you become if you had like a choice?
Uh, uh, I don't know, probably a flaming horse.
Mm. All right. I feel that. Most deaf. That just sounds dope.
A flaming horse.
Okay. And we got the same person. He said that he's from Cape Town, South Africa. We got a lot of
Shout out
gangs
Cape
on this
Town.
side.
Shout
Yeah,
out
most
Cape Town,
deaf.
man. Shout out Cape
You
Town. Yeah,
been over
U.S.
there?
is buck.
Someone said, "Have y'all heard about the American gang?" Well, yeah, there's a lot of gangs out here. I don't know which one you're referring to.
You know, it's a lot of gangs all through America. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Yep. Do you think an elephant could make a good pet?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you would just have to have the room for it and all, like just like spots set up for sure, for sure.
You gotta have enough space where you could you know what I'm saying, hold it down with the elephant. You know what I'm saying? You can't really. It's never gonna be a house pet unless you got that kind of
Oh
house.
nah, for real, for real. Probably gotta keep it outside somewhere. Most def.
I heard about.
What's which surgery do you believe should never exist? Like if there was a surgery that you could ban.
Sex change.
Mm. Now, can you elaborate more on that? Like,
I'm tired of the confusion online, and I believe it's a lot of trickery going on out here. So I mean, that's another way to keep the violence down and just ban that. You know what I'm saying? We know who you really are.
hey, nah, for real. Instead of like tricking people and all that.
Yeah, because that's all it is. It's trickery. That's all it is.
Oh nah, for real. Yeah, feel the same way. Okay, and when was the last time you literally stopped to smell flowers?
Years ago,
Hmm.
I ain't
So you
seen a
don't be like,
flower in years. I ain't,
you
I
said
ain't seen
what?
a flower in years, man. Only, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been to too many funerals in a while, so I ain't been around that.
What's the funniest joke uh, that you know that doesn't make other people laugh?
The funniest joke?
Yeah, the funniest joke to you that doesn't make other people laugh though when you tell it.
Uh, I don't know. It could be a lot of funny jokes, man. You know what I'm saying? My personality could be funny. You know what I'm saying? We could just be cracking jokes and just look at each other and just it's you know what I'm saying, it's like an organic thing with me. So it's like I don't really tell jokes. I just tell the truth. My aura is just funny sometimes.
Yeah, I feel that. So you would describe yourself as like a funny person more so than a serious one.
I'm like in between. All right, bro. I'm like in between. Fun
All
is you
right.
know what
So
I'm
at
saying?
times,
Yeah, no, it's in between. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm funny and sometimes I'm serious.
no, I feel that most deaf. All right. So you're like in the middle and all.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into your life and all. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Buffalo, New York. Um, specifically East Side and down the way.
All right. So you were raised there and like pretty much grew up there your whole life.
Yeah, I've been here my whole life. Born and raised in Buffalo, New York.
Okay. Okay. And how was your parents like background? Like, what did they work as?
Said my dad, regular factory worker. My mom, she was a nurse.
Okay. Would you say that you grew up like in the lower class, middle class, or high class?
I grew up in the projects. I'm a project baby.
All right. Okay. So you would say you would have to like struggle at times and all
Yeah,
throughout your life.
yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Projects. You grew up in the projects. I wasn't living in the projects, I was staying with my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of cousins. You know what I'm saying? It could probably be
Mm.
like 25 people in the house.
You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got one brother.
Okay, okay. So like, how was it growing up like in Buffalo at an early age? Like the environment.
And, I mean, it's different periods. I mean, childhood was alright. You know what I'm saying? Regular stuff, basketball, football, stuff like that, couple fights. You know what I'm saying? My teenage years, that's when we started coming outside doing a couple of things, running the streets, doing wild stuff.
Mm. So it'd be like hectic at times. Like you don't know what's coming or what could happen and all.
Nah, yeah, yeah, especially now. I'm saying, like, I started losing friends at 15. Some go to jail, some get killed. So,
Mm.
yeah, you know what I'm
No,
saying? We go through
I
the
feel that
motions out
right
here.
there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because Buffalo, a different place. It's not New York City. It's part of New York State, but it's not New York City. Out here, we move differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like other places they got gangs. We got gangs too, but it's like blocks. So, and they real bunched together. So you gotta know certain things. Like you gotta know what areas you in. Like Buffalo is a place where
Yeah.
we ain't got that many opportunities. So it's either, know what I'm saying, either you getting some money or you going to jail. One of the two.
Oh no, most deaf. I feel that. All right. Someone in the comments had a question. They said, "Do you believe in God?"
Do I believe in God?
Yeah.
Of course I believe in God. Why would I not?
Yeah. That's what someone said in the comments. Yeah. So you got your answer right there, Maria. Okay. So going to school and all, like, how would you say your grades were?
I was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? From elementary to probably about high school, I was probably a merit roll, honor roll student. I was cool for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Probably I think I started slipping a little bit when I got my senior year because I had a lot of stuff going on around that time. So transitioning
Mm.
from being a kid to getting ready to be like a young adult or whatever. So and plus I got a lot of parents
Okay.
and like I said, I got brothers, but I got a brother, but I got a lot of cousins too. So it was a lot of people I was looking after around that time.
Okay. So did you have anyone there, like in your corner, that kept you on track, kept you on a good path, and all that?
Um, I'm saying in the beginning, pretty much my pops. But other than that, like you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't see him like that, so it was pretty much on me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And would you say that would you get in trouble at times, like as a teenager, or would you say that you just kept your head in the books and all that?
Nah, it was probably in between. I kept my head in the books, but I got in trouble a lot too, though. So I did a couple things. You know what I'm saying?
Back and forth, pretty much.
Yeah, back and forth.
All
Like
right. All right.
you
So
know what I'm saying. During the day, it's like night and day. You know what I'm saying? It's like during the day you doing what you're supposed to. When it's nighttime, you doing what you're not supposed to.
all right. And you said that there's a lot of gangs that where you're from and all. Like, when did you start noticing like gangs and like gang activity like going on?
Probably like around 12.
Okay. And were you like interested in all that? Did you want to like know more about it at that time?
Uh, Not really. I mean, it's part of survival. So you got to know your surroundings and you got to know the people you around.
Mm. Okay, so you weren't affiliated with any gangs, like, or you? or you didn't get affiliated with any of them,
Nah, nah,
like growing up?
I got people that's affiliated, but I've been around gangs and all that, but it's like it never had no draw on me because I'm my own man. I stand on my own too. I ain't need a bunch of people to validate me.
Okay, so you never had to like choose a side and all, or like I know sometimes you gotta like hang with you who you gotta hang with at
I,
times.
I never was on that. I mean, cause like I said, it's when it come down to the gang stuff, it's all about like what kind of willpower you got. Cause some people they just weak minded. Like it's different out here in Buffalo when it come to gangs, and if you want to join something like that's on you. But you know what I'm saying? If you weak minded like that, then you gonna fall into the trap. If you not, you gonna stand on your own too.
Right, right. So you're pretty much smart enough to avoid all that.
Yeah. Plus, I already know what that type of lifestyle about. It's not, it ain't, it don't make you tough just because you in a gang or if you know what I'm saying, you got a flag. Because the real test about that is not when you outside. Like, say if you with the gang and you get caught up and you go to jail, that's gonna be the real test. Because there's a lot of gang members in jail that's getting their full aid right now.
Mm. No, most def, that's real right there.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. And did you ever get into any like fights at all? Like
yeah, hell
just
yeah.
run-ins with other
Hey,
people that you don't
hey.
like?
Hey, I've been fighting since I was fighting since I was like 6. That's my first fight when I was like 6.
So you pretty much got like experience with it and you got like your hands up and everything. So you know how to
We
fight now.
definitely we definitely scraps. You know what I mean? That's what we used to do when I was younger. We used to get busy, you know what I'm saying, before all of the cuz I mean it's transitions when you younger, you going to fight. That's just a guarantee. That you going to go from fighting to now you probably gonna carry a pocket knife with you, and then you know what I'm saying if you keep advancing, you're gonna start getting into the weapons, the big joints.
Right. So you never got into any of that? Like ever had to like carry a gun on you or any of that?
Oh yeah. I did all that. I did all that. Been through
Oh,
that.
okay. So you would at times you would have to because you felt like your life was in danger or something like that.
I never felt like my life was in danger. Like I said, it's about survival. So is if you know you got an issue with somebody and they like that, the best thing to do is make sure that you like that too, so they know it's always about balance. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be prepared before I let you think you just gonna walk all over me because that's not happening.
Right, right. Okay, and like what kind of group of like people would be around you? Like what type of friends did you have?
I mean, I got a variety of friends, so it's I got some people that's around me that's you know what I'm saying very professional and educated, and then I got people that's outside. Some people that come home from jail. I'm saying like when it come to me, like my life is balanced. Like I give everybody opportunity. Nobody's bigger than the program. So you could be a upstanding citizen or you could be a criminal. Everybody get an opportunity because it's not really about the images, about what kind of heart you got. If you a solid
Right.
individual, I can mess with you. If not, then you can get up out of there.
So you pretty much would hang with anyone if like if they were cool, you would like kick it with them and everything.
I don't want to say if they were cool. I would say like I said, if you a solid individual and like you a real person, like you genuinely being you, then I could be around you. But like you know what I'm saying, because you
Yeah.
anybody could portray like they real, but a lot of people be really fake. So that's why I know how to maneuver in and out of that. So
Okay, okay. And like going to high school and all, like being in high school, would you say that you were pretty much doing the same thing as you were in middle school? Like
middle school, I was more like I was more like quiet, so I was still like reserved around that time. High school, nah, I was different because now I'm outside more. I'm not in the house as I used to be, and then you know what I'm saying. I'm around peers now. I'm not
Yeah.
really around like my parents no more.
So you would be outside more, like exploring everything, like in the
Yeah, be
streets and
outside
all.
exploring, being outside in the streets. You know, I'm tapping in, like I said, with individuals from different areas and different places and whatnot.
Okay, and did you feel like at that time, like during high school and all, you had to like make money, or were you good on money? Like, did your parents like provide you cash and everything?
Yeah, they was doing what they was doing. I made my own little bit of bread too, but I pretty much was on. I was just on my timing because majority of the people, especially when I was in high school, a lot of my parents they wasn't going to school no more. A lot of them dropped out. So
Yeah. Okay, so that's when you ended up dropping out too, right? You said that your senior year.
no, no, I ended up finishing. I finished. I finished.
Oh, okay. So you ended
Yeah,
up
I finished.
graduating,
Yeah, I finished
going on
up.
the stage and all that.
Yeah, did all that. All that.
Oh, okay, okay, for sure, for sure. All right, so during that time also, like what was the environment outside of like school and all? Like just like with the people around you, would you say that there was like drug addicts or just normal people around? Was it like
Of course,
bad
it was.
area that you came up in?
I mean, yeah, of course. There's always drug addicts. This is America, man, the home of the fiends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we yeah, drug addicts, uh, robbers, killers, people coming home from jail, prostitutes, anything you want to name of, man, it's there. Like it's there. It was all that was
Mm.
there.
Okay, so it was like normal to you, like it's on the daily and everything.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I'm from the project, so that's normal.
Mm. Okay, and did you ever partake in any drug use yourself at a young age?
Oh, I started smoking bud when I was probably like 18. That when I was younger, like that wasn't the thing to do is be a drug user or abuser. If you was gonna do anything with drugs, it's the best. The stand up ones used to sell it. They never used it.
Mm. All right, so you would just smoke weed ton the time,
Yeah,
like when
time
you
to
hit
time. Yep,
18.
yep.
Okay, okay. And right after you graduated and all, like, did you end up like going to college?
I went for like 1 year, but at that time I was outside more than like really getting into the books. It really wasn't working out for me. So plus I was around other people and we was getting money at that time. So it was like nah. I was
Okay,
going, but I never finished because it was like I went and the people that I was around it just wasn't for me. I wasn't for me at that time. I was still like on
right.
I was still like young minded. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be outside, have a good time, chill with the joints, the hoes, whatever, just chill out.
No, I feel that. I feel that. Okay, and at this time, were you getting into music, or was this way before you started writing
I
music and all?
ain't we I mean, I was rapping. I always been rapping. I was rapping in like seven. I just never really like cared about it because it wasn't nothing that they really care about. We only did that as a pastime, like because in my town, like it's different than it was back then. Because like a lot of the people that was on that type of timing, a lot of people didn't really care about rap. I mean, like
Mm.
if you ain't no Rick James or nothing like that, or like it don't matter because we only got a couple people that really made it out of here.
Okay, so there wasn't no one that really stood out or that came out of Buffalo at that time that was big,
Nah,
like as a
it
rapper.
wasn't. They had people that stood out, but you know what I'm saying, it just like hair is a lot of people. We just never really like, oh, you know, that's a rapper or he make music. We not. It's not that type of city. This city is like it's like kind of like if you're not doing nothing wrong, then it's like we don't care about what you got going on because
Mm.
they like the street. They like the street stars before they like the actual, you know, get it legit people.
Right, right. Now I feel like, how old are you?
I'm 38.
Okay, okay. So in that time, no one was really focused on like the music and all, pretty much like overall.
People did it. We just never. We just we just wasn't acknowledging that. Like, okay, you rap, you make music, like that's nothing. We is like I said, when I was younger, and a couple of my parents, we used to do it just for fun, just because we could do it. That's it. It was just fun.
Mm. Yeah, you never thought about hitting the studio and all until later on.
We thought about going to the studio, but like I said, it was just a pastime thing. So it's like we might, you know what I'm saying? It might be a bunch of us, and we all might just be in the basement or something, and everybody just going.
Yeah, I feel that right there. Okay, at one point you said that I know, and before the interview, like, you were talking about that you robbed someone and then ended up someone almost shot you and all. So
Yeah.
can you like elaborate more on that situation? Like, how
I
did that
mean,
go down? At what time did it go down?
this went down at um I was 17. This when I was 17. So I was with I was with a couple of my cousins and I had my little brother with me too. So if I'm 17, my brother he 2 years younger than me, so he's 15 at the time. We was going to go pick my brother up from his little appointment, whatever, and my cousin was putting me on to this play where, you know what I'm saying, you just run up we just running up to a couple of people that's out here moving around and you know what I'm saying, and we seeing them they got bundles or whatever. For the people that don't know what bundles is, that's basically like, you know, they sacks or whatever they selling. Like it could be weed, whatever, whatever drugs, period.
Yeah,
So we see it, you know what I'm saying? We on I'm from the east side of Buffalo, so we on the west side with it. And you know what I'm saying? We riding around and we just getting dealers. We tell them to come to this joint, like what's going on? Boom, boom, boom. Like, let me see what you got. Snatch, pull off. He's doing that. So my cousin, one of my older cousins that was with us, we ended up seeing this one guy, and we was about to get ready to wrap it up because we already had made some money or whatever. And he
yeah.
ended up snatching this one guy joint, but he was trying to hold on to the car. And mind you, it was like a little bit of traffic, so he couldn't just spin off and just get where he trying to go. So after he snatched the joint, we trying to get out of there. The dude ended up pulling out his joint and just started letting off shots.
And this is why you were in the car, like waiting and all.
No, we was all in the car. We was in the car waiting. We just waiting for him to get the joint so we could just peel off. He ended up, but the guy ended up shooting or whatnot.
Mm. So he ended up missing like all you guys. You guys got out there, got off safely and all.
We got off safely, but it was kind of dramatic because my cousin that was in the front, he thought he was shot. So funny story about that is, like, you know what I'm saying, like I thought this man was like super tough. He's seeing like some little bit of blood on his side, but I'm like, no, that's from like the glass shatter. We trying to tell him or whatever. So we ends up getting out that area and like going down a little bit, and he ends up getting out the car, and he outside screaming, "I'm shot! I'm shot!" He taking off his clothes. He out there getting naked. I'm like, yo, bro, what's wrong with you? You bug it out like you good. So you know what I'm
Thanks.
saying? We ended up taking the man. We take him to the emergency room out here. One of the joints we got. He goes to the emergency room and he's screaming or whatever. He gets in the emergency room after we check him like we ain't find no bullet holes, nothing. He goes in there and does the same thing in the emergency room. Talking about he shot. I'm, I'm like, this was your idea. Then you talk about you shot. Ain't nobody hit. What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
yeah. So that shit probably like tripped him out at all.
Hey, don't don't do no crime then. That's don't
Nah, for real.
don't do crime if you ain't
Okay, so
prepared for the consequences. There's consequences with this.
yeah, not sure that. Okay, so like doing like those type of like crimes, did it ever get did it ever get you locked up or anything of that? Like,
I was I think out of everybody y'all know, I think I'm the only person that ain't never get locked up. Cause why? Cause I'm not I'm not gonna put myself in a position to get locked up. Only if I put
yeah.
myself in a position to get locked up is because I knocked somebody off. That's the only way. That's the only time I can see that happen.
Okay, so you were lucky enough to like not get locked up, not get put in like cuffs and all that.
I've been in cuffs before. I ain't like you know what I'm saying. When you saying locked up, I ain't never been to prison.
Yeah.
But there's a difference
All
between
right. So not
going. There's a difference between going to you know what I'm saying like bookings and you know what I'm saying the holding center versus you getting going to prison.
yeah, doing like hard time and all that.
Yeah, going at least doing at least you know what I'm saying doing some years like giving them people them years.
Okay, so not getting caught up, did it make you did it make you like commit more crimes since you got away with it like a couple times and all?
Not really. It never really made it like a difference to me. It's just like you know what I'm saying because I come from a different era, especially with me being when I was younger. Like I was around a lot of the older heads, and they used to school me on how to do certain things. Like you know what I'm saying, people, a lot of criminals is get caught up because they're not smart and they put themselves out there. Like I don't put myself out there. Like if I do something, it's in the shadows. You will never know what I do because I won't discuss it.
Yeah. No, most definitely. Like that's how it's gotta be for sure if you're like doing illegal stuff and all that.
Yeah, you gotta
So I
keep a
feel
low
that.
profile. If you just outrageous and you talking a lot and then you put yourself out there, of course you gonna get caught or you gonna put yourself on the radar.
Mm. And I feel that. Did you ever like work like a regular job before, like a 9 to 5,
Yeah, I
any point
did.
of
I
your
worked.
life?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I used to be a. I used to be a club bouncer.
All right. And how was that like experience,
I
like
mean,
working at a club and all?
it was cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, fights, pretty girls, music. I'm saying you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. So it's pretty much laid back and all. Get your paper.
That's how I make it. But you know what I'm saying anything can happen, especially in the club environment when you got individuals that get saucy and drunk and do wild craziness. So
Oh yeah, most def. Do you still work as a club bouncer?
nah, I've been quit that. That's been over. That was like in my that was like in my 20s. So like I don't live that lifestyle no more. That's beyond me. That's over.
I feel that. All right. And what point did you start getting like more into music and you started taking it more serious? Start hitting the
Uh,
studio.
I started taking it serious probably I don't know, probably like 2008.
All right, so that's when you started like making more tracks, writing it down, hitting the studio more, making music videos to all of it.
Yeah, I started making more tracks. I ain't really started making no music videos, and I really took it all the way serious when I started um because I put out my first video. I think it was 2000 and I think 10 or whatever. Like I
Mhm.
was always
All right, all right. Okay.
I was always like one of them behind the scene peoples. So I mean I rap, but I wasn't putting it out there. Because before I was doing rap, I was doing like the graphic design and stuff. So I was making covers, I was making flyers, logos, and all that stuff.
All right, I feel that. Okay, and at any point did people like start noticing that you rapped and all?
Oh, yeah, yeah, of course. They knew I was rapping. They knew I was rapping when I was younger. A lot of people used to say when I was younger, I used to sound like Big and all that shit. That's what they used to call me and shit.
And that's fire right there.
Yeah,
Would you
so
say you have similarities to them?
I I mean, I'm this is me. I don't see it, but a lot of individuals that hear me, they say they hear it. They hear it.
Yeah, probably the voice and all,
Yeah,
and the way you
I don't
rap and all.
maybe I don't know. I mean, I don't know because like you know what I'm saying. He from Brooklyn. I'm from Buffalo, so it's like Brooklyn they gritty, but Buffalo gritty too. We just different though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people when they speak of New York, they say that the whole like different like boroughs and all, they all have their own styles and all and everything. So even the way they dress and it.
Yeah,
Would you
they
say the
got
same?
different styles out there. Yeah, in the city and NYC. Yeah, but it's the different. It's like a different type of demographic over here upstate because it's like New York. They really ain't got no identity as far as like when I'm talking about like the whole hip hop scene. Like in upstate, like Buffalo and Rochester, Syracuse, like we like the new age like throwback New York when bars matter and they was really talking about stuff that was really going on, like that pain music.
Like Wu Tang and all, Biggie,
Wu Tang, Pac, Big, Mob Deep, all of them. Early Dipset, everything.
Fabulous.
Yep, Fabulous. Name it like I'm talking about like the golden era when it was like really like when they was really rapping.
Yeah, yeah, no, for real, for real. Okay. All right, so you started doing music more.
Yeah, I started performing at venues. That like around like 2010. Started doing that. Started doing a lot of
That's fire.
shows. Started doing a lot of shows. Started going to the we was going to the studio like probably 3 times a week. I put out my first project. I think I put out my first project 2010.
All right, that's what's up right there. Okay, and after that, like when you put out that project, did you start putting out even more after that? Like start dropping more albums, EPs?
Yeah, I started dropping more. By myself. I dropped two. I dropped two EPs and I dropped a few singles. And then I ended up linking up with one of my bros, and we ended up starting this right here, Spot Open. Ended up starting this, and we dropped 3 albums last year with this.
Yeah, that's what's up right there. So you started making your own merch too while at it.
Yeah, yeah, maybe, yeah, yeah. I've been making my own merch. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's right. And do you feel like you got more notice like more attention on you now since you started dropping more and everything?
I believe it's attention there because there's a lot of people that watch me. There's a lot of people that watch. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They trying to see what I got going on. But I think the attention probably expand more once I really start like traveling outside the city, outside of New York State, period, like and go to other places.
And no, that's what's up. Just spreading your wings out,
Yeah, spread it out. You know
getting
what I'm
your
saying?
name
Put the
known outside of your city.
yeah, give them yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give them a insight of like you know what I'm saying of what Buffalo actually look like and what it sound like.
Hey, no, that's what's up right there. Okay, and are you a fan of the New York Knicks?
Yeah, of course. That's New York State. Yeah, that's part of New York State. Yeah.
How do you feel about them beating the Cavs and all? Did you see that game?
Yeah, I
They
seen
blew
the
them
game.
out all four
I mean,
games.
I one thing about it is with me, cause mind you, is when it comes to sports, it's like yo, it it looked good. It looked good for the moment, but we gotta see it all the way through. Then we can start talking about it, cause it's just like with the Buffalo Bills.
All right, nah, for real, for real. Nah, I feel that most deaf. Okay, so do you think they're gonna win the championship if they face OKC or the Spurs?
No, I don't even want to speak on it because I don't want to jinx it.
Right.
I don't want to
Now a
jinx
lot
it.
of people
I don't
say they
want to put nothing
can.
out there that's like, all right, nah.
Right. It's gonna be tough, but that's definitely gonna be a game for sure, for
Yes,
sure.
yeah. I mean, it's getting people out there. They paying attention. So we just gonna see what's gonna happen. That's all we could do.
Hey, nah, for real, for real. You did an interview with Conway the Machine, and how did you get a big name like him on your platform?
You talking about Conway?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to my co-host, my man Tiz Dell, aka Scorsese Tiz. Um, we got a podcast called Live on Location. Y'all can check that out. We on YouTube and all that. Like I said, Conway from Buffalo. Before he was always rapping. So I mean, people already knew who he was. Like I met him when I was like a young boy, and like Tez, he always had a relationship with him before he got famous. So he always used to be in
Yeah.
his ear, like, yeah, you got to come on the show, man. You got to come on the show. So it was one day he was coming off a tour. He was coming from Cleveland. He called us and said he was trying to come on. So he's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? We first he had his security team come and check out the spot we was at. Everything was good. Then he put up. So then we just
Scope
started
it out.
chopping it up.
Hey, that's what's up. That's fire right there. And how did that interview go?
Oh, it was good. We talked about a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? He gave us he wasn't telling us no like you know what I'm saying no media training type of stuff. He was like talking to us like we outside regular time in the town. He was keeping a buck with us. He was telling us about stories about him and Conway. I mean him and Kanye. Telling us about Diddy, certain other things. It was telling us about the importance about leaving the town and going to bust your moves as far as you know going to try to accomplish what you can accomplish. He's even giving us the breakdown on how he actually got in the game though.
And no, that's fire right there. Conway's definitely one of those fire like artists, one of those lyrical artists and shit that
Yeah, of
uh
course.
I could compare him back to those to the 90s.
Yeah, he got a you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a Buffalo thing, so it's this different type of sound that come with them. Mind you, they from Buffalo, so it's like, but you know what I'm saying. When it comes to Conway, Conway, if anything, he represent Buffalo to the fullest. That's how he rap and how he maneuver. That's how a lot of dudes in Buffalo really is.
No, for real. Do you feel like he paved the way for a lot of Buffalo artists?
I mean, I would say he one of them. I'm gonna give it to the Griselda play because they did, mind you, we had the last artist before Griselda, we had Rick James, so that's a mean time gap right there. So you know what I'm saying? They went and bust they moves. I think more. I don't think they really. I think they paved the way as far as like breaking in the industry and busting a move. I just think they woke up more of the town to really want to pursue this music stuff because they wasn't, a lot of people wasn't with it back in the day like that. And if you was with it, a lot
Yeah.
of people that was on board with it at one point in time, a lot of them they either dead or they locked up.
No, for real. I feel that. And there's only like a small group of like artists pretty much that try to stay with that same lyrical flow. Cause I know like a whole lot of overall all these artists try to like stay what's trending. Like they try to do like what like Lil Uzi, Lil Baby, they try to rap like them and all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because they got their own. They coming from where they from and all that. Like I said, when it come down to like the whole Griselda movement, you gotta think about this because, like I said, this is still New York State, but we like Buffalo, we 6 hours away from New York City, so they get everything fast and they get all of the latest and greatest. We get everything late over here, so
Mm,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's like a time capsule when it comes to certain things, but it's not like how it was before because everybody don't rap like how they rap. But I remember how they rap because I rap similar to that because I came from that era. So I know how it go.
Right. That's why I was like thinking too, like why you stay with the same style you got instead of like trying to like say for instance like drill rap like with K Flock and all that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like because I got other style of music that ain't just on that, but I do I do what I make the music that I feel like I'm feeling at that time. You know what I'm saying? And that's just
And
one of those
yeah,
and that's just one of them lanes where you gotta actually know how to rap. Cause you can't get no little baby. They already tried the little yachties and designers to try to get on them beats, but they not making no impact on it because it ain't raw. It's not giving that.
right. Got to stay original.
Yeah, you gotta stay original and then you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like how they rap is how Buffalo is. Like it's like that. We is it get treacherous out here for real.
And nah, I feel that most deaf. Are you and Conway the Machine still tapped in like with
Oh
each other?
yeah, yeah, we still tapped in. I got me and my partner going to one of his artist events tomorrow.
And now that's fire right there. Would you ever do a song with him?
Hell yeah, I do a song with Conway. Oh hell yeah. That's in the mix anyways. That's gonna happen eventually anyways.
And I definitely want to check that out when it comes out for sure.
Yeah, yeah, we gonna
Okay,
definitely get that.
speaking of your songs, you dropped a song called "Look at You." Uh, was that song about anyone particular?
Look at you. Uh, not I don't, no, not really. It was we were just crafting. We just crafted, put something together. That was it. I mean,
I feel that. Okay, okay. How long did it take you to write that song?
I don't know. Probably maybe 15 minutes. 15
All right,
minutes.
so that's that's pretty much your time frame with like all songs that you write.
Nah,
You finish
nah,
it up
never.
like in a quick.
Depending on what it is, because it might not be like for certain joints. Like I got deeper songs. Like I might, if I got depending on how deep the song is. If the song is deep, might take me a couple days. If we gonna
Yeah,
rap,
where you got to think about it.
yeah, and I might have to think about something to put it together because I got songs like I got a song on my first EP on my second EP on a joint called Grimy Player. I got a joint called History on there. So that was basically like a storytelling song. So I took a little
All
bit of
right, all
time
right.
to put that together.
And no, that's what's up right there. Okay, so it depends on what type of song you're making and all.
Yeah, it depends on what it is. Like if we just gonna rap, which I like to do, we gonna rap. I'm gonna put something together, no problems. We always got lines to put together. But if depending on the song structure, if you're trying to give off a certain type of message and you got to do certain things, then it might take a little bit of time. But it's not gonna take a lot though, cause I've been writing since I was 6, so it's just like a breeze to me.
And yeah, most that so it comes to you easy and all. Okay. You also got another song called Loyalty.
Yeah.
Does being loyal mean like a lot to you?
I mean, I'm throughout my childhood. I mean, I've been betrayed a lot. So loyalty, like that song right there, that was basically saying I really don't care if you loyal or not. I'm gonna be me. So if you decide that crazy, we gonna get with you.
Yeah, like if someone tries to snake you and all,
Yeah, somebody try
or
to snake me.
backdoor you.
Yeah, but I would never let nobody get that close like that because you know what I'm saying. Everybody scream loyalty, and like I said in the track, I said like you know what I'm saying. Stop preaching loyalty. And how you preaching loyalty, but you claim you a demon? What's that? That don't make sense.
Right, right. No, most deaf. Wow, that's real right there. Preaching for sure. Okay, and who made the beat for that track? Because that definitely was bumping.
Um, I think it was the producer. I think it was Sa Buddha. I think he made it.
All right. So is that like one of the main producers you work with?
No, that's not one of the main producers I work with. I work with a producer named my man Brandon. He from out here. He do a lot of sample beats. So
I feel that. That's what's up right there, most deaf. You also got another song called "The Low." What was your mindset like when you made that track?
what was the name of the song?
You got a song called "The Low."
Oh, the low. The low is that's that's just the that was just describing where I'm from. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm letting people know exactly what it is to expect when you come out here. If you decide to come out here, what to expect. This is the stuff we go through. This is what it is.
Hey, nah, that's right there. That's what's up right there. Do you be freestyling a lot? Also,
Not really. I don't though. Like lately I just been in the past just writing a lot of the thoughts down and trying to formulate more song structure since you know what I'm saying we trying to keep it on the publishing side and giving them you know what I'm saying the business aspect of this. But back in the day when we were just doing it for fun, we could do that all day. But like since I've been trying to transition to the corporate side, like I ain't really been doing that. I've been writing.
hey, no, that's what's up right there. Any new music coming soon or albums about to drop?
Um, yeah, I got a project that's getting ready to drop. Like I said, with the spot open, we got a project called the drug spot. So, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's what's up.
I got it's gonna be me, my man Big Boy Jones, my man Pusher Stuff Crust, and my man 80 No Excuses on that.
Hey, no, that's fire right there. And is it gonna drop like next month, or you got a time frame?
We working, we still constructing the songs together, and we trying to get the merch together before we once we get all that together, we gonna have we should have that out before the end of the summer so I could start putting together a rollout for it.
Hey, that's what's up. Any venues you gonna perform at in the future?
We that's all gonna tie into what we doing right now. My team, we putting together stuff right now. So as soon as the tape drop, then we gonna try to get outside and go on tour with it.
Hey, that's what's up. What's your goal like with this whole rap and everything?
My main goal is you know what I'm saying, the spread awareness. You know what I'm saying, spread awareness, and I just want the world to they get the actual real Buffalo. I don't want people to think like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like we mixed in with nobody else because this is a different place here. This is different. So whenever you hear me on anything, I'm gonna be 100% Buffalo every time. It ain't gonna be I ain't gonna do no. I'm not from Chicago. I ain't from down south. I ain't from the West Coast. Like I'm from Buffalo, so you gonna hear it. This how I come every time.
Yep, organic. Thank
Yeah.
you for sure. Yep. All right. Any advice you would give to anyone who wants to do the same thing as you, who wants to pursue rap?
Um. If you gonna pursue rap, I would tell you the main thing is, man, make sure that your heart is prepared for this, cause you gonna get more snakes and leeches before you get actual genuine people around you.
Hey, no, that's real right there. That's make sure y'all tap in, don't tap out. This was a dope interview. It was dope having you on and everything.
Appreciate it.
Um, y'all heard it first from Hoodluvbigga. Make sure y'all tap in with him. It's the Rap Wars platform. And until next time, we out of here. Peace out. All right.